wanted to give you a bit of an update on how I've been getting on with the clutch mapping. I've more or less got the thing driving really nicely just now. I've got a wee bit more pressure in the maps than I would ideally like, but I found that if I went too light on the pressure, it would just slip gears sometimes. So it's still going to have some further development, but I'll let you see where I've got to. So the map has quite a large lump right at the start here, and that's to apply additional pressure to compensate for the wear on the clutch, and it really is, it's working quite well. And you'll see the little white cursor down here, you'll see that moving in a second when I put it into gear and drive a little. You'll see I've got quite a lot of white things lit up here. They're all different torques that are being calculated. I don't really know what they're used for yet, but I'm going to work on that and I'll kind of update this later. I've put some extra information below that on the screen. So there's engine RPM. The numbers in yellow are showing the temperature of the clutch and then the pressure in the clutch, and I'm sitting in neutral just now, so there's no pressure there. And these are for the even gears here, and the same again for the odd gears on this side. They're shown in red. The vehicle's stationary, so vehicle speeds in kilometers per hour, and we're idling. The throttle's sitting at 2.7%, and the gearbox temperature is sitting at 67 degrees just now. So what I'll do is I'll put it into gear, and as soon as I go into gear, you'll notice that the clutch pressure on the right hand side goes up to 1.5, 1.6 it's showing there, but I can sit here and idle for a while and the clutch temperatures don't change at all. So even though it's showing a pressure, it's not really doing anything to make the clutches work. So that doesn't happen until I take my foot off the brake pedal and let the car creep forward. So you'll see that happening just now, just as I start moving forward. You see how quickly the temperature of the clutch goes up? It's really quite something. And then when it goes into second gear, you'll see that the same thing happens on the even gears. So it's rather interesting just how that works and how quickly it works. And also you can see how the pressures move around with each gear. So really learning quite a lot. So I'm going to do a bit more work, look and see how the pressures are on even gears and odd gears at the same point in the map. And if they're different, I'm going to go back into the ECU tech and change the touch points and also the pressure on the maps, just to make sure that I've got them as even as they can be. And then I'm going to go and start moving the map down a wee bit so that I've got the smoothest possible gear changes, because that seems to be the key to this, is that when you bring the pressures down, it can change gear just like an automatic gearbox in an automatic car, which is it's really quite pleasing to drive. But obviously take that a little bit too far and you work the clutches too much, and you're going to wear them. So anyway, it's work in progress, and I'll update you later.